Alright guys, thanks for joining me today. I wanted to address some things about the channel that have been kind of starting to bother me. The the whole idea of the channel's creation was for me to talk more, be more vocal, communicate more with people. That's never been a strong suit for me. Public speaking is hard. This is supposed to be my way of helping myself to get better with that. But a lot of what I wanted to do on this channel was... I love gaming. I love pretty much every type of game. And I wanted to share some of that with other people that felt the same way. Unfortunately, lately, we've had a lot of setbacks on things like that. And now, there's been like a total hard drive failure. I can't plug in a hard drive. I have no extra hard drive. We're basically limited to one game a channel on the channel now. And that's not really how I wanted it to go. I wanted like diversity, to play a bunch of different things here and there as they catch my interest. And I definitely wanted to revisit more of the Hunter. It's also kind of left me in this strange spot that the Hunter Call of the Wild stuff is the content on the channel that actually does pretty well, especially compared to everything else that I upload. So I could either do what would probably be the smarter business move side of things and just double down on the Hunter Call of the Wild, because that's where a lot of you guys seem to really enjoy the most of my gameplay. But without being able to play with wifey, it has lost a lot of its charm. It's not as though I don't like it. It's just nowhere near as fun without my best friend to play with. Along with quite a few of the other games like The Angler. And as dumb as it probably is, I don't want to focus on doing things just because it's probably good for the channel. It's not where my heart's at. It's not where I'm going to be enjoying it and having fun. So for a little while, the Call of the Wild stuff is going to be on a hiatus, and hopefully soon, we're able to come back with a Playing with Wifey series, and we're actually able to do some of the ideas that I'd had for some challenge videos for the two of us to do in the Hunter. Until then, I believe this channel is basically just going to focus on Squad until we are able to get an entirely new PC at this point, I believe. So I guess the actually shorthand version of all of this is, if you really enjoyed watching the Hunter Call of the Wild stuff, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the time that you've given me with that series, and I really hope to get back to it at some point in time. But it's just not going to be here for a while. Despite that being the actually big popular thing on my channel, I'm not going to focus on that because it's not where my heart is really at the moment. And I don't want to be the classic YouTuber person, whatever, that just jumps on the bandwagon, does things strictly for the views, the algorithm, the watch time, the blah blah blah. It's just not me. I don't want to do those things. I don't want to follow the trends. I don't want to do things just because this is what got me 1,000 views or whatever. I don't want to ask for you to like or subscribe. You know how the buttons work. You don't need me to tell you how they work. If you decide to click those buttons for me, it means a whole fucking lot. But I'm never gonna ask, demand, or anything. I don't even like speaking about it right now and drawing attention to not doing that, because it's just as bad, right? But that's me. I just want to be me. And if you guys think it's pretty cool and you want to hang out with me some, that's the entire point of all of it. not to amass a million subscribers or whatever, or get 500,000 views the moment I upload a video. Just to be me, do me, gain confidence in me, and share some things I enjoy with other people kinda like me. So thank you very much for your time, guys. I hope I see you in the future content that comes out. And if you're just gonna hold out and wait for some of those other things to come back, I totally get it. And hopefully, very soon, your wish will be granted.